Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kate, and today we're back in Liyue working on the Archon quest. I've been slowly progressing through Genshin Impact and showing my progress as I go, so today we'll be continuing that by completing Chapter 1, Act 2. I don't want to waste too much time talking about it, so let's dive right in and get started. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and navigate to this quest. It's Farewell Archaic Lord, and we are going back up to talk to the bank staff. So thankfully there's this little sparkly trail that's gonna take me right there, so I don't have to struggle that bad. I forgot what it's like to run around with Barbara. I love her positivity though. Go Barbara, go! Okay, we don't appreciate this bank nearly enough because look how stunning it is inside of here. It's beautiful.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
Okay, she is absolutely assuming incorrectly. I don't know where she got this assumption from, but imagine if this was the type of game where you could like choose your option and your gameplay would be different depending on that. Like, what if I just was like, yeah, I'm joining the Fatui, and now my entire game is just completely different?
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Liyue Pavilion.
The flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the Liyue Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyun Slope so they could compete face-to-face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
I absolutely adore, I feel like her one purpose of this journey is just to eat as much food and try as many new foods as she can. Like, I'm here looking for my sister, Paimon's here looking for food.
Don't talk to Paimon like that! Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Okay, and the quest has begun. So now we have to go find Child again. Super interesting how long we stick by Child's side in Liyue. He's kind of our guide for when we get here, to be honest. He's the only one that's really been showing us much of anything.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I have found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the liyue Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the liyue custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Genuinely, I somehow forgot that we meet Zhongli this early. Obviously, I was not paying close enough attention the first, I don't know, million times I did this.
Indeed, Wangsheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed.
I don't know, y'all can really not convince me that the Fatui is bad. I don't know, sus.
And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangsheng some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed.
Why is he freaking Paimon out right now?
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng funeral parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo-Archon's last rites?
I am literally a traveler from, I don't know, an unknown world, and these people trust me so much. Like, they do not doubt for a second that I have good intentions, which is crazy. Also, it's crazy considering, I don't know, what, last act they thought I'm the one that killed him?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
I keep getting roped into things I literally don't want to do. I'm here to find my sister, and I can't find my sister, not right now.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it?
I honestly forgot how interesting the Liyue Archon quest is. I keep getting to go on like little adventures.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
They're making me pick right now. I prefer the atmosphere in Mondstadt. Do I? Why are they making me pick? I don't know. I think so far I'm preferring Liyue.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the seven nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Child get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding. Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Oh crap, I unlocked adventure ring. Oh, I got story quests. Wait, that's awesome. Can we look at that real quick? Oh, exciting. Unpopular opinion, I love the hangout quests. I think they're so much fun. A lot of people have asked me to do the hangout quests and the story quests for videos. If that's still something that you guys want, I would love to do that. Like I said, these are like, I feel like they're slept on. I think they're cute. I much prefer being able to like do the quest for this specific person and that's when I learn about them, rather than them forcing it into the Archon quest and me getting bored. Is it gonna make me click on every single one of these? Apparently. Okay, cool. Okay, we're off to buy some Noctilucous Jade. Oh, here's the guy.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for, what was it again?
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again! Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Hey, bro, what did you think you were going to be able to pay with, if not Mora? Come on, Mr. Geo Archon.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
He is giving absolutely crazy advice.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
Good God! I don't remember Paimon going this hard on him before.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
I mean, we're asking him for a sample of this product, you know, that he's probably selling to try to feed his family. It's not unreasonable for him to not give us the biggest chunk of it.
Stingy? I've already been very generous. Any more and you may as well have my neck.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, These thin slices will serve.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
Aw man, we're going back to Mondstadt.
Ooh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions.
Yay, back to Mondstadt. I just want to know how long it would take them to walk here, because that's how they have to get here. They have to walk. How many would it take, like a day, 2 days, a week? There's a lot of mountains to traverse in Liyue. How long would it take them to get over here? Guys, when are we going to get more stamina?
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind.
Oh crap, she doesn't have her thing. My rotations are all messed up. Okay, let's approach the giant cooking pot. I want to know how the Hilichurls got this. Like, what is this that they have? Is this actually a giant cooking pot that they stole?
There's still soup in here. These hilly churls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment. We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
I love how interactive this quest is.
That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
I cannot see anything, but I appreciate that this is more action than like dialogue. At least I'm getting to do something. Okay, we need to heat the pot. Let's go. Man, come on. Oh wait. Ta-da! Oh, I put him in the pot!
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Okay, where's the green guy? Come on! Okay, we need to keep heating up the pot. Let's toss him back in the pot. Sorry, dude.
Nice and spicy. Oh, that's bright! Too bright!
Oh.
That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
Okay, headed back to the guy to buy some jade. Hey, dude.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
The third one.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous Jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
For a man who likes to spend money, he sure doesn't have any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look, boss.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Okay, where are we headed now? Oh, up here. I guess we can walk. Sorry guys, if I had more stamina I wouldn't be moving at a snail's pace, but that's okay. We take our time here. Oh my god, where do I have to go? I should have just climbed walls. Let's place the jade.
Before the rite is conducted, the exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
So, bro has easy access to all that mora, but can't pay for anything.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax.
Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti. We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
We would save so much money. So much money. We would save so much money if we would just go get these resources ourselves. I know where to get the jade. I know where to get silk flowers. Why are we spending all of our mora, all of my mora, because he doesn't have any? Why are we spending it all on these? I could get better quality ingredients, I think.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Why is he being rude to potential buyers? If you want me to buy your silk flowers, can you at least be nice?
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
Why am I helping people just to get bullied? I'm gonna have to pay for this. Calling me a servant, by the way?
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved.
So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
What if I just didn't have the money to pay for this? What then?
Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction. Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women. I will wait for you near the statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
I really don't understand why going to the Adventurers Guild would get me a perfumist, but Paimon's never wrong, so off to the Adventurers Guild we go. Having to run around this huge city with such a small stamina bar is the worst.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about Perfume, try talking to Qiming.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good.
Okay, so talking to her was pointless because she doesn't know anything about Perfume. Thanks, Lan, for nothing, but now we have to go find somebody else and ask for their advice.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it myself. While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yinger? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yinger?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
We are once again seeking someone else's advice because it is extremely difficult to find anyone who knows how to make perfume, I guess. Why didn't we go here in the first place?
Hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that it?
She makes me very uncomfortable.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither.
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
She is so weird. What is the point in her talking to me like this? Besides to make me very, very, very uncomfortable.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous lengths. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at Wan Min Restaurant.
Rendezvous with her? No, we're just making perfume. No rendezvousing. Do I talk to her?
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now. Are you ready to please me?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud, as my assistant, obviously. While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
I mean, I have Barbara. Can that just be how I fetch my water? Where am I supposed to fetch water from, by the way? This bucket? How long has this bucket been sitting here?
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
I am sick of this woman. I cannot wait to be done with her. This is genuinely so bizarre because I don't think after this we ever encounter a character this odd.
Now take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench.
Okay, let's make this stupid perfume so that we can be done with her. Or these essential oils. I'm sorry. How are these any different? Like, it says they're different, but if we're using the same one ingredient, how are they different?
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
Okay, weirdo.
All 3 perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Okay, what Statue of the Seven? Good, it's one that I have.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell. At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Yay, we get to see Madame Ping! Okay, man, I really just need to get this statue. But I don't have a close way to get it, so we're not gonna. Do I have enough stamina to just climb this? It'd be so much quicker. Okay, well, I definitely have enough stamina. Yay! There she is.
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster? Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children. There is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Yujing Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
We're entering the teapot for the first time. Her teapot. Her beautiful, beautiful teapot. This is kind of the most bizarre thing ever because it comes out of nowhere.
Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old
What is
woman
it
keeps
hitting?
all
Hit
her
the spider,
things.
please.
Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Let me in. Do I have to clean all this up? Oh, no. Okay. It is absolutely gorgeous in here.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Jillian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
There are so many slimes in here.
Verdict is...
How did I get frozen?
Out of the frying pan, prepare to be blown away!
Bye. Cool.
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Wow. This is so pretty. The view.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet.
Can I leave now?
Now, let me see. All right.
I don't even get a chest.
Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
Got the achievement, it's bigger on the inside, so that's pretty cool. Now we gotta put the perfume and the cleansing bell in place. Is that the last thing we need? Is giving it to him, putting it in place?
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals.
Are we ever going to be done shopping? This entire portion of the Archon quest is literally just us going shopping repeatedly and having to spend money on things that we don't even want. This is more than just helping someone out. Like, we're just doing it for him. Oh, I probably could have used a teleport waypoint. I probably still can. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, why does it want me to go that way?
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you. Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
As for the payment, he says.
Well, allow me.
Wow, for once we don't have to pay for it.
Hey, it's Child!
I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet.
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, Since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean.
Great, so we've obtained a large bag of money.
Hiring
Toe?
help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
A most fair price.
How much money do I even have? I mean, I guess it's fair. I don't really want to haggle these people. This is their livelihood. Oh, that's right. Isn't it tic-tac-toe?
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Do I have enough money to pay everyone the whole sum? Because I'll just pay everyone the whole sum. You can have however much money you want.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%.
Why does he kind of sound like Mr. Krabs?
That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
We didn't bring enough money? Oh, well, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
This is all you got? Then no can do. How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now, and get me a single Chinkson flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow. How does that sound?
Guess we've got no choice.
Darn? This sucks. Where can I find one? Are these the flowers that are like at the top of mountains and stuff? There's a chest here.
I suppose this will do.
Please let this be it. I've never had to do this before. I cannot believe I ran out of money. I didn't think that would happen. Anyway, back over here. Had to take a little detour.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them. With this Chinkson flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
Okay, now we have to find child. Oh, he's just standing here. Not hard to find at all.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
Me, who spent all my money and now has no leftover cash and no reward.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Okay, anyway, now we get to go to my favorite place and see my favorite Liyue characters. Let's go.
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear. Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Why is our first assumption that she's a zombie? She just looks like, I don't know, a regular girl. What makes her look like a zombie?
Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right. Look at the talisman on her forehead.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Chi-Chi is trauma dumping right now.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a Cocogoat. Please and thank you. The Cocogoat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the Cocogoat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
I love Chi-Chi so much.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
Okay, we are off to... Oh man, I don't have any of these freaking teleport waypoints. Well, we're gonna have to get one. If I'm headed over here, I'm gonna do it right, and Oh, I have to get up there? It's gonna take me 3 years with how small my stamina bar is. This takes so long. This is why I don't enjoy exploring Liyue, because why are there so many mountains? Why are they so... I mean, I know why there's so many mountains, but why do they suck to climb? Okay, here we go. Here's the teleport waypoint. Cool. Okay, now we jump down.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke? So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Where is that supply post? Here, post...
How do I get in there? There's a chest here. Oh, do I go in the window? Well, yeah, just go in the window.
We'll need more where that came from.
Why are there so many chests in here? This feels silly. Okay, we gotta repair this thing now.
These parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong Ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what, exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Ha! Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Crap. Why do I have to fight him alone? He's the one that said that they needed to be fought.
Burn!
I'll protect us. Nice. Windblade.
Another test subject.
Into the fire.
I love when they all say another test subject in unison. That guy is so annoying.
Be gone.
Okay.
The wrong test subject.
Where is this guy? Oh! He's in here. More opponents. Wow.
Let's do. Windblade.
No, I'm gonna have to jump down and fight them. This always happens to me where I knock them off and then I have to go find them. Oh, don't climb, don't climb. Bro, get off, get off. Can we please get down?
Boba, get them. I'll protect us.
Who am I missing? Where is he? Where is he? He's down even more? Oh my god! How did he get down here?
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Chi-Chi.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Cocogoat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
Which means... Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Explain that we could not find a Cocogoat, and review our next step. Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Cocogoat adeptabeast of which you speak.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed. Cocogoat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry, I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing? No. Impossible.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
I thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah! The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Don't mind Chung-Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
I love Baiju so much, but who has 3 million mora? I literally have spent all of my money during this quest. I even had to go get a flower, I was so broke.
You might as well just rob the Golden House. Oh, but the Cheesing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
Cocogoat! Cocogoat! My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 mora.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, Little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Anyway, okay, so this is the last thing. So I think we're finally reaching the end of this quest. This one has kind of dragged on a little bit. I'm excited to get to the part of the Liyue Archon quest that has a bit more to do. I'm not quite bored, I wish there was stuff to do. Did I jump down or something? Where am I supposed to be?
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at 3rd round knockout.
Okay, I'm here. I made it.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber. As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her Jade Chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or 2 ahead of your peers.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you. Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Completed. We finally did.
And
Oh,
with that, the emissary who called
Okay.
herself Ganyu just disappeared.
You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Adventuring 27. Okay, so can I increase my world level? Well, there we go. I mean, we did it. That's going to bring us to the end of today's video. I'm having so much fun just progressing through the Liyue Archon quest at my own pace and taking you along with me. I hope you all are still enjoying this series. If you are, definitely let me know down in the comments so, you know, that way I can keep making them. And of course, as always, my Discord server will be linked in the description below for anyone who would like to join. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and hopefully we will see you next time. Bye!